afternoon. Welcome to Life in the Wild. I'm your head professional, Kyle Kirk. In today's edition, we'll be covering our club events, what's new in the bag, and Pros Corner. Starting out with the club events, I'd like to recap with last month. In the month of September, we hosted our annual Crystal Invitational. In the Crystal Invitational this year, we would like to congratulate Mr. Ed Rakowski and Son for winning the overall Crystal Invitational. For further highlights of the event, please click the video attached below. Congratulations to Mr. Chuck Wunsch and Terry Isaacs for being the 2019 Club Championship medalists. The medalist title goes to the low 36-hole score of the qualifying rounds. And this year, senior division and men's division was won by Chuck Wunsch, and the senior division was won by Mr. Terry Isaacs, both of which will be competing this weekend to earn the grand title of club champion. For further information with the pairings, or to see what Chef Todd's put in the championship brunch this Sunday, click below. Well, here we are with what's new in the bag. This month I wanted to focus on scoring and yardage control. A few things that I've noticed with giving instruction to members here and other facilities I've had the opportunity to work at is there's not enough focus on short game and yardage control. One of the things that I've found out is people don't even use devices. And when you have the opportunity to use a device, it can dramatically make a difference in your scoring. One being a rangefinder, which is a laser, or as some would say, a proximity device, which can be a watch. Both of these products we do carry in the golf shop. This one in my left hand here is the Tour V4, which has a slope feature on it. It's called Shift, so you can actually turn the slope and gives you the measurement to the flag up the slope or down the slope. So if you're hitting that shot into 12 mag and you always seem to be a little bit short, take this out one time and shoot it, and you may actually see it's a little bit longer than you think. Now, if you don't think you have the steady hand to hold the device, well, there's always a watch, which you see is very popular with a lot of our members. And this simply, keep it on, you look, and wherever you are is going to tell you your yardage. Now, I say that as both of these will help you with finding out your yardage, but then comes the challenge of actually hitting the shot. And a couple things I've noticed some people still may even have Ping Eye 2s in the bag. And one of the things I've noticed in looking through various bags is people do not pay enough attention to their grooves. Wedges in your scoring clubs, which will be your pitching wedge, 9-iron, so forth, the grooves are extremely important to help with the flight of the shot, as well as getting that little bit of grab around the greens. So, the Ping Eye 2s I have out here because they were known to have some of the best grooves in the history of golf. With the square grooves, or as they would say, U grooves now, these wedges really gripped the ball well. Well, new this month, Callaway has introduced their Mac Daddy Jaws. So the Mac Daddy Jaws is actually their newest Mac Daddy wedge, but it actually has a series of grooves and micro grooves in between the grooves, which are said in the reviews that I have read, and I have not tried these out yet, but in the reviews I have read have really provided a lot of grab. So these three I hold right here are actually demos that we have in the shop for you to come out and try out. We have the recoil shaft and an F1 for the ladies, which gives you a little bit lighter wedge, as well as we also have a graphite wedge for the men, as well as a steel shaft for the men. The thing I would challenge you to do with these wedges, and I challenge you to do in your own bag, is take a look. If you see a wear pattern on your wedges in the face, it's probably time for you to look at upgrading your wedges and getting something current. With that, If you have any other questions or you want to know further details, please click below to see the video provided on the Jaws wedges. Alright, here we are in Pro's Corner. We're going to talk about wedges today. Just as we reviewed some of the products with the release of the Jaws wedges, I just want to kind of talk to you for a moment on how you can actually learn to hit your wedges a little bit more solid. Most of the time what I see with people that are using way too much of their hands, they're trying to manipulate the club face versus letting the club work for them. They can grab a great wedge like the new Jaws wedge and still not get the spin or the grab they want. And one of those main reasons is they're actually having the face open like a tailgate to a truck versus having the face come through square and shut like a swinging door. Now what this changes is this allows the ball to stay on the face longer, which creates more traction and generates more spin, which promotes more grab on the green. So generally what I see in walking the range and seeing people hit short game shots is I see a lot of hands up here like this where their shaft gets vertical really fast or really quick after the strike. If you watch the tour players, you'll see less of that. There's actually less hands in solid wedge shots. You'll see a lot of tour players who actually kind of keep that face square longer and they're rotating their body. Now the thought behind that is you're keeping your face square longer, which is allowing that ball to stay on the face, promote more spin. But most of the time, what I see where it benefits the amateur player is they start to get height on the shot. They want to hit the shot high, and when they actually add loft to the face, they actually open up the possibility of blading it or hitting it heavy, and simply because they're trying to do the work of the club. So to help you with your scoring, if you want to have further, we are hosting on November 13th. Gus and I are hosting a Cleveland scoring clinic. It's $150 per person. It's open to the first 10. That hour-and-a-half clinic will include a new fitted wedge by the Cleveland Tech van. So again, if you'd like to sign up for that, please click below to sign up, and we look forward to seeing you out there. Again, I'd like to say special congratulations to Mr. Gus Ulrich, not only for qualifying for the 2020 Senior Club Championship, he has also earned the title of Carolina's 2019 Senior Player of the Year, which makes it 4 years in a row. And I guarantee if you show up on the 13th, that Gus may give you some of those secrets to hit those shots closer to the green. Until next time, I'm your head professional, Kyle Kirk. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe below to the channel.